I'm Warren Davis, and you're watching the Evercade Effect.
Evercade Effect.
Hey everybody, this is Ed from the Evercade Effect, and today we're going to talk about Goodboy Galaxy and which, if I can hold it up properly. So let me briefly explain kind of how this works, because this is my follow-up video. So initially I do my first initial impressions where I play the game and unbox it and I don't read anything and just dive right into it. Now that video is going to be up here in a card, so if you haven't watched that, click that video up here, or it'll be down in the description below. Then what I do is 2 weeks, and sometimes in this case a lot later, I go ahead, I go back to this cart now that I've had more time to play it, and I give you my updated thoughts and opinions. So if you're wanting to see the gameplay, go ahead and check out that initial video. This is going to be more of an analysis. I'm going to dive into this, this dual cart, and yeah, we're going to find out if I was, was I right? Is it worth it? Quality over quantity. So let's find out. Let's take a look here. So I have the VS brought up, and we have our two games, and I just like to go in and I like to show my total playtime and whatnot. First, let's talk about Goodboy Galaxy. So this game, admittedly, you can see, I say only, but I have I have 2.5 hours, played it 13 different occasions, loaded a ton of save states on this, right? I did want to go ahead and complete the game. I really wanted to put the 9 or 10 hours into required to completing the game, but I just didn't get the chance to. However, I feel that I have played it enough to kind of give my my opinions on everything and kind of what I think of this game. So first off, I just want to say that I did rate this, I believe, as an A tier. I know I rated the cart as an overall A tier game. A tier quality when I went through and I went ahead and I reviewed all the carts from 2023. So if you haven't checked out that video, you may want to look at that as well. And I think the only thing that was holding it back was because just the other game, which is still a great game, just isn't as good. It could be because I really like Metroidvanias, but yeah. Otherwise, I think it's really solid. Now, the reason I haven't invested more time, unlike, let's say, the Astro Bros or the Dukes and all that, is that this very much is the good and bad thing about this game. It's very much an item collecting game. So you have to go to the certain world, get the thing, go back, talk to the other friend, rinse and repeat, and you do need to do that quite a few times to get where you're going. And that just, so if anything, that was maybe the only bad thing about this game is that if you're not in the mood to play a Metroidvania, it's going to seem like a little bit of work, and it's going to seem a little bit grindy. But it is still a great game, right? I do plan on going back and completing the game for sure when I'm more in the mood and I have the time. So definitely, I mean, it's worth it. Actually, in my opinion, and spoiler, it's worth it alone for this cart for either of these games. Especially Goodboy Galaxy, because this game was initially only available through a Kickstarter, and it was for the Game Boy Advance. You might have been able to buy the ROM later on, but if you really wanted to play this, on a handheld or, on a console, it was really difficult to do that, of course, unless you owned a modified Game Boy. So that's one great thing. I like that unique aspect. You can get that same feel, you can get that same nostalgia. And by the way, it plays great both on the Super Pocket and on the EXP. And your saves are stored here on the cart, so whether you play it on any of the Evercade ecosystem, you still have it. So I love that. So definitely, again, my apologies, itchy beard, and I got a new conditioner. So again, this game is great. I will tell you that the characters, the characters are very well thought out, and you meet these friends. And let me just go back here. Let me just jump into my. See if I can jump into my save. Now I will tell you that if you patch the cart and you have a save state, make sure that you save your game ahead of time, because if you don't, it's gonna get rid of those save states. So first of all, look at the art on this, right? It's so great. I love it, and we'll talk about the weapon system and everything here in a second. But what I wanted to show, yes, I mean, look at the names, these weapons. You have a jetpack, a rapid fire mod, Spracklight, Smug Socket, yeah, of course, a tibia. And just the characters that you just meet along the way. And I want to say if I go through here, there's your tracker for everything. Find the ghost. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, altered all checkpoints, rift across the sea. So those are your achievements. And then why not open this? A poop sweeper. That's great. Instead of Minesweeper. So if you press A. Oh, okay. You know what? I did not even know. That's great. You could just go ahead and play a game of Minesweeper. What they call Poop Sweeper. Anyways, that's fantastic. So yeah, it's like the little touches and things like that. Okay, these are the ID cards. So anytime you meet one of these characters, you become friends. They say, "Take my ID card." And look at these characters. Look at the way they're drawn in the art. How they're just sitting here. They're animated and all that. And I mean, I love that. And you need them to either get to certain parts of the level or to unlock other things. And yeah, life goals. It's great. Now, the thing I like about the game is you have different paths to take. And let me see here if I can just go through the level. Like, okay, I'll jump through this thing, right? And then, oh come on! I'm really at the one level where I can't jump through that one right away. Okay, so I jump through this thing, and notice I lose my shield. So I have my jump, and I can shoot, but I lose my shield. So because of that, I have to play a little bit more strategically. And then you go another way, and it'll take away your gun. You go another way, and it'll take your jetpack. So it's really neat, and it makes a uniqueness to this game. It makes it tricky, and so maybe sometimes you got to figure out a new way to get through the level, and you got to circle back, and then you have the map. Oh, wait, let me show the map here. I wonder if I have to go back. Oh, hold on a second. Let me go back to my save. Okay. Oh, you know what? So this is actually one of the bad saves, and this is what I was talking about. That if you do a save state and you try to go back to a save state before you went ahead and saved it in game, it's gonna lock up like that. So just be very careful. I did lose a little bit. I did lose a little bit of progress doing that. Luckily, not too much progress, but just something to be aware of here. Okay, so now I should be able to go back up, press up, jump back in my ship, and we'll see the different worlds. So this is what I was talking about. You have different worlds, and then you unlock more worlds, I believe, or I want to say I might have had a little bit farther along of a save, maybe not. But you got to go here, and they're all totally different. So if we go into this world, boom, it's just I really love how they did that. So yeah, this game, I can't wait to dive back into it. Totally a top tier game, and yeah, I think that I definitely was right. My opinions haven't changed since I saw this on the Kickstarter. I knew I wanted to play it. I'm glad that I have it here. The only reason I haven't played it more is because there were the Duke Nukem carts, there was the Asta Bros, there were the carts in the last year that just took more time, and then I'm having to catch up. So yeah, yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll do a third update video in the future once I've completed it. Now, Witch in Witch is a great little game. This one, 26 minutes, maybe it's more or less a lot for a puzzle game. This one is really unique because let me see if I can go to my last save where I'm stuck. And maybe, yeah. So this game, you have to go through, get the ghosts. Oh, see, like I already screwed up. And you have to get rid of everything to go ahead and clear it. Now, I do really, really like this game. The only issue that I kind of had with it is that, for one, it's on this cart. And, again, my opinion, but Goodboy Galaxy, I'm just going to be playing it a lot more. Right? So that's why I haven't had as much time to this. It is a neat puzzler. I think this cart would even still be worth it just for this game because of the uniqueness and everything. It's, again, maybe more of a me issue, but I get to a certain point in these puzzlers where I just get stuck and I can't beat the level. And I know that's the point, but I just have to go back and I just have to mess around with it. And I will complete the level and move on. That's usually what happens. Other than that, it's just, what can I say? It's a unique puzzler. Let me go back to some of the earlier levels. Can I? Let me see. Do I have an early save state? I don't. What if can I just start the game and not continue? Man, again, I apologize for always itchy face when I play games. But look at this art style. This is just so neat. Let me just create a new game here. And I just want to. Oh, you know what? You have. Can I change floor? Change floor. It's not going to let me do it. Okay. Sorry about this. Honestly, I could go in and change the levels. Let me go here. And I keep hitting the button to go back. Change floor. Change floor. Okay, so let me go to one of the earlier levels. So, like, you just, they just really get you started. Go here. Get the guy. Level complete. And, I mean, it starts off, like, really, really basic. And then you just can't get yourself trapped. But it is just really, really neat. Like, I gotta get this thing, fall down here, go there, and boom. So, yeah, just wanted to kind of show a little gameplay of how it gets harder and harder. And they start you off, like, really easy. I think I may have already screwed this one up. The web, yeah. See, you fall down there. But yeah, it's just there's something just really charming that just kind of this, sucks me into it. And I'm really happy Blaze is doing more of these carts. And at the time of recording this video, sorry for the glare there. Yeah, still waiting to hear on what the carts are going to be for the end of April. Still wanting to hear the roadmap. It would be really nice. I think we can expect that in May. So I'm very, very super excited about that. And yeah, I want to see more dual carts this year. And I also just wanted to say, if you happen to find me, through the YouTube verse here, and you aren't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. We've gone over and hit the 1,000 sub mark. We now have over 15 channel members. That's another option if you want to join that as well. I do monthly videos and weekly check-ins. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and record a weekly check-in after this video that my members have probably seen before this one goes live. And I am going to go ahead and thank my members here in a moment. Just want to give one last final update that Fast Hippie has kept the P.O. Box alive. That's right. That's in the description below. If you want to send me stuff and unbox stuff, I think he's going to send me a box of games. He was like very vague about it and all that. And I said I should get it towards the end of April, probably coincidentally in the time for my birthday. So yeah, I look forward to that. And as long as I at least get sent one thing every 3 months, I will keep the P.O. Box alive. Just kind of a fun experiment to go ahead and do. By no means is anybody obligated to do anything. Just you watching this video and just offering me your support really helps. But yeah, comment below. Let's get a discussion going. Let me know if you purchase this cart, if you're going to buy this cart, if you're into the Evercade universe. I'd like to get a conversation going. And thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, Crashline, Mr. Shua, and the Immortal Sojourn!